Chris Vanderstock is passionate about electric cars.
You have this 0 to instant torque where you put your foot down and you go, and it's very much infectious.
While the cars have plenty of zip, sales of electric vehicles have all but stalled. Of nearly 1 million new cars sold in Australia last year, less than 7,000 were electric. And that's a problem for Victoria, which has a target of reaching net zero emissions by 2050.
The transport sector, which makes up about 20% of emissions in Victoria, is increasing its emissions over time. It's gone up by about 18% since 1990.
Infrastructure Victoria has turned to the public to fix the problem. A panel of more than 200 Victorians came up with 21 recommendations that have been passed on to the government, including banning the sale of new petrol and diesel cars by 2030.
Personally, I think that 2030 is too soon. You'd have to push it out further than that. But again, we've got to make sure that people that can't afford to transition into an electric vehicle aren't left behind.
The report also calls for compulsory charging stations in new developments and for government subsidies for new electric cars. If you drive a petrol or a diesel guzzler like this, you pay a fuel excise every time you fill up at the Bowser. Now, the Victorian government wants to introduce a similar levy for electric vehicle owners, charging them 2.5 cents for every kilometre they travel.
To say to motorists that if you drive an electric vehicle, we're going to penalise you for going electric and doing your bit to actually help with our emissions and improve the air in which we all breathe is actually the wrong message.
The lack of charging stations and the upfront cost of buying an EV are other sticking points. The cheapest car on the market is $44,000.
Create electric cars that are priced parity to petrol cars, and that's not that far away.
It could be the spark Australian drivers need to make the switch. Christian Silver, ABC News, Melbourne.